Hey guys, coming through with another video on another weapon mod that I just recently acquired. This one is the P90 by TheShinyHaxorus. I'll leave a link in, as always, I'll leave a link in the description for all of these. This one just came out the other day, and I've been waiting for this one for a while, and I've been watching with anticipation for this one to come out. I know he did like a 1,000 views, like special beta release of it, but I didn't manage to catch that. That sucked, but it's finally here now, and I can get my hands on it. And frankly, it was worth the wait. It's definitely a well-made weapon. He spent 5 months, I believe, on this, which is a lot of time to invest in just making a mod for a game that basically still has a good cult following, but it's not being played every day by a lot, too many people. I know there's still a lot of us, but for the most part it's died down, and to spend 5 months on something like this, that's amazing to me, and I'm glad mod makers do it. I wish I could do it. But anyway, this weapon, like I said, it's amazing. It's got great textures. The model is great. The reload is great. I know he spent a lot of time on the reload itself. I think it came out perfectly. The P90 is one of my favorite weapons. He states that it was one of his favorite weapons, is the reason why he made it. So, I'm right there with him on that. I've always loved the P90. It's iconic. It's been in a lot of video games, and it's just got a real distinct look, and I really just like the way it looks, and it's won me over since the first time I saw it. It's a really awesome weapon, and any game that I can get this weapon in, frankly, is a win. I love it. So, getting right into what this weapon can do. Piper, get the fuck out of my road. Okay, so this weapon has got a lot of options, and we're going to start with the shroud here. First, I'm going to take it off because I really like the look of it, but you can't use it with any of the suppressors, or really, it doesn't look right with any of the longer barrels. So for instance, I've got the long barrel, and I guess it doesn't matter because it covers them up no matter how long they are. But anyway, I'm going to take that off real quick just so you guys can see what all it's got. It's got a multitude of options. The 3 different receivers, well, 2 different receivers, and then it's got one that turns it into fusion cells and allows it to fire laser beams, which that's crazy. I can't believe he thought to add something like that in. It's really awesome, but I guess it goes in the theme with the Institute version, so that's really cool. The P90 usually looks similar to this. It's got the short barrel. It's usually got a suppressor on it. It's a personal defense weapon, so it's not a submachine gun. It uses a larger round than just a pistol would. Now, the 45 ACP is not the realistic round it would use. It would actually use the 5.7, which if you have new calibers, you probably have that ammo in your game, but unfortunately he didn't add the capability to switch this weapon to that in particular. He did give a few options, 45, 38, and 10 millimeters, so that's cool. I left it at 45 since that was like the standard. I didn't want to make it too overpowered. It does have a damage modifier. I haven't applied it yet. It's already powerful enough. The one thing I've been trying to work around, though, is it's got a very high recoil, and which makes it very inaccurate. That's the only gripe I have with this weapon. If it had just a little bit lower of a recoil, I'd be fully converted to this thing. I love it anyway, but it just has a wild spread on it. It makes it hard to hit anything if you keep a sustained burst down. Now, if you shoot just a couple of short round bursts, then it's not as bad. And I've been trying different combinations to get the recoil down. I've been trying everything that lowers the recoil. Nothing seems to work. It's still just got a wild spread on it. But so you got your different barrels here. It's got large and extended mag. It's got a good multitude of scopes here. I've been running with the Spectre DR. It's the best look on it. I switched through all of them. I was either going to go with the regular sights Or the EOTech. I always like an EOTech. The suppressors are crazy. He's got a good variety of suppressors. This one here just really blew me away. What is that? I've never seen that before. Really cool. I'm guessing it's from a game or something because it looks like it seems to reference something of the sort. So we got the tri-rail thing here, which I thought was pretty cool. It kind of doesn't fit just a little bit, because the rest of the weapon is so smooth, and you put the rail on it and it just kind of gives it like an angular look, which is not bad. I mean, it really doesn't look that bad, but it just kind of throws you a little bit. Now, I did run with the foregrip, and what was interesting was if you put the foregrip on this weapon, your character will actually grab it. Only if you have the foregrip on. He will grab it. If you take it off, he grabs it normally. So real cool. And now that I've taken it off, he grabs it down there just in front of the trigger. So really cool with that. So like I said, you got all the suppressors, you got the tri-rail thing, that's really cool. Got a couple of skins. Now, I haven't unlocked a Raider skin. I did install it with the NPC version so that when I come across that Raider boss that I will encounter them with this weapon, and that's probably where you get the skin, I'm guessing. You got a couple different ammo variants here, which is really cool. You can change it up a few different ways, which you could still do a lot of this with legendary mods, but still it's nice to have these options. The green tip penetrator round is definitely something I'd like to try. I'd like to see how that would do against like a Brotherhood of Steel and a power armor or something like that. And the hollow points actually do a little bit more than these AETMJs. And then you got your incendiary rounds. Like I said, you do have the caliber switcher for these 3 calibers. You can put a flashlight on it or a laser sight. And yeah, the blue tape nod, that's cool. Full auto or semi, but why would you go any other way than full with this weapon? And like I said, I just been running with that shroud because I think it looks damn cool. Damage modifier, I'm not using it. And then you got your legendaries, of course. Now, I'm going to take this weapon out and shoot it a little bit. The sounds are really done really good. They sound perfect for what this weapon should sound like. But here's what I'm going to show you guys, the spread. This gun just jumps all over the place. It's hard to keep it down. Look at it crawl up there. If I try to maintain it, it still just jumps all over the place. So, and that's just from a few feet away. You're looking at a wide spread there. That's crazy. So I love this weapon, but it is hard to keep it pinned on anything. Which, yeah, I could go into FO4 edit and, X edit and fix that myself if I wanted to, but I really don't care to fool with that stuff. I've tried all the options that you can load on it to get the recoil down. It's serviceable. Now, if you do like these short bursts, and if you shoot it like that, you could probably be pretty accurate. But if you want to, what this weapon is known for is full auto, just spray and spray. And honestly, the rate of fire could be a little faster for this weapon because it's actually known for, ridiculous rate of fire. That's a multitude of bullets in a short amount of time. That's this weapon's calling card. So, yeah, it could fire a little faster and it could be a little less recoil, a little more accurate, but those are minor nitpicks. I don't really mind that. I'm just happy to have this weapon in this game and be able to run around and blast people with it. So, you know, I'm not complaining too much. It's a great weapon, very well made. Like I said, he went and did third-person animations for this, which, you know, unreal. Probably took a lot of time. Not something I could have done myself. I imagine that was a giant pain in the ass, so props to you for that. So anyway, yeah, that's been my coverage of this, the FMP90, and stay tuned for some more. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.